Welcome again to be truly transformed.
Victory does not come without a tussle. You cannot talk about victory when you have no challenges or any battle confronting your life. When your life is facing confrontations from challenges of unfavorable situations and conditions of things that are not what you want to see, you have two things ringing in your mind often as you travail. You have your mind always thinking of the end. You also have your mind thinking of a way out. You often sought for help from every possible means. Secondly, you will be too busy with your condition that you will not remember your heritage of victory. Too busy with the fight without knowing every possible solution has been already made for your reach. The problems and the unfavorable situations are raging and are like heavy storms that stumbles everything presently on it that period. You are not stable with everything. Nothing stands and every circumstance around you always flops as soon as your hands are on it. Your green grass becomes a desert and you spring loose the source of flow. Your life tastes sour and nothing seems interesting to you anymore. You will be desolated and lonely because you develop the issue of complex and you begin to see yourself as a failure. Failures do not get the victory if they remain in the failed state of mind. You cannot climb to the top when you are not ready to rise from the ground and take a step moving from where you failed or fell from. Sometimes people fall or fail because of their insensitivity and their absolute disobedience to the counsels of a wise leader, tutor, mentor, parents, or guidance. Most times you fail because you disobey the leading of the Holy Spirit in you. Wrong steps and approach to events often result in unfavorable ends. You know it is wrong. You know the plans are evil. You know you cannot handle it. These and more could make somebody fall into situations that are not for their living. You are warned about financial mismanagement and misconduct, which could make you lose your job or even go into other troubles at your working place, but you persisted to do it. You are into that trouble now. You need the help now. Nobody wants to identify with you because you are in a mess. You cannot reject yourself if everybody has rejected you. You cannot disown yourself if everybody has disowned you. When the whole world is against you, turn to yourself and tell yourself, "You have me." Build confidence in yourself and sought mercy from the God of mercy. Plead for mercy from God, whose nature is to show mercy and forgiveness. And if it is not by your making that you have got the troubles, you ask God to help you. He will give you victory from every unfavorable situation. Before this will work, you have to focus your mind to God. You have to know all your pitfalls. You can never rise to the next level of life when you have not carefully defeated the challenges of the present level. You have to win over your situation to become victorious, to climb to the happiness of your new life. God is faithful, and He will deliver you from all the ugly situations you have found yourself. You are willing to have victory, or you still want to dwell in the bad life? Do you want to be free? Do you still want to have your life back? What is your wish? Make a wish. Work on your wishes. Create ambition for yourself and work it out. It is not just enough to be ambitious. You have to put your efforts to work things out for your wishes to be met. Your war is God's war. Your happiness gives Him delights and your worries make Him want to deliver you. God does not do it when you have not let Him do it. He is eager to fight for you. He wants to lift you over the problems and take you across the high mountains standing before you, only if you will give Him the chance in your life. Many will say, God created you. You don't have to permit Him to do anything before you. He does it. No, that is not it. God created you, but He never took away from you the right to your choice. You have to make your choice yourself. You have to decide what works for you and whom comes and goes out of your life. When you are tired of the whole situation and you do not know what else to do, why not just call God to fight for you and give you that victory? You have to seek for help from the Lord, from whom our help comes from always. Your sin cannot deny you His help and mercy. Your wrongs and addiction cannot stop you from getting it from God. Only if you make a fast move towards Him and give Him the chance in your life to deliver you. You do not know what to say. Just feel sorry and remorseful. Cry for help. He will help you conquer all the worries and take away the unfavorable conditions forever. If God reigns in you, then victory is always yours. You have been lifted above every power of the darkness, and your life is made perfect in God. So many times the devil will try to bring you lower than you have been positioned. The devil will want to puncture your plans and discourage you from doing it again. When you are sure of your moves, just continue to try until you get it right. Winners are those that consistently continue to pursue their dreams. Victors are those that never allowed the pressures from the threats of their enemy to bring fears into them. You can win with God by your side. You can make it when God is doing it for you. No plan made in God that can ever fail. Take your time out to program yourself not to feel the pain. Teach yourself to always see the light even when you have reason to see it when all the troubles are numerous, all over you. Jesus took away many troubles from the life of people. He was compassionate for them, and he helped those that needed help, healed the sick one, those that were possessed by evil spirit and demons. Those that were hungry, he provided food for them to eat. Everybody that has presented their unfavorable situation to him, he gives them the solution to the problem. He raised the dead one back to life. Count it all. They all came to Jesus for help, and he helped them out. Your finance may not flow the same way you wanted it. You have been praying for that sickness that has defied medical knowledge to go. You are confused, and your state of mind is not accurate in other. That lack of job or means of livelihood that has made you poor and cannot take care of yourself and your family. You have to meet with the Lord with your problems and worries. If he says you should come to him, all that has labored and are heavy laden, and he will give you rest. He is always responsible to his words. He is committed to doing whatever he has promised that he will do for you. You have to see the solution in God first. You have to believe that he can do for you whatever you ask and imagine that he should do for you. Don't feel like you have no solution to your problem. You can't continue to be stranded when you have God that can help you out of the problems. God is eager and willing to help you. God is ever powerful to bring you out of your ugly situation. Have you ever asked, do you think he will not do for you everything you want and ever asked from him? Never allow the failure of others to discourage you. You know the truth. You know the saving powers of Jesus. Jesus is the truth. You have life and everything in him. Don't be downcast. Don't relent. Don't stop asking for help. Don't fall and never rise. The power is in your will to stand and become better. Your victory is in your choice of whom will give you help. Promotion does not come from the north nor the east. Promotion comes from God. In him you have your victory and hopes. Don't let others tell you there is no help in him. Never allow the lost story of others to bring you to believing you cannot make it out of the situation. God is there for you always. You have the Holy Spirit of God to help you and teach you what to do. Where is your faith in God? Many have received from God because they believed. Many have grown and been blessed through the faith they have, that they have a God that will give them victory over every unfavorable situation ravaging their life. What is that lukewarmness for? Why are you not doing anything about it? You can win. You are triumphant already. You have the ideas to rise above the limitations that are confronting you. What are those things you want God to do for you? What are those problems you want to confront with the power of God? If you need power, you need wisdom, you want victory, go to God. Ask from God and he will give you everything you ask for. God will give you victory over your ugly story. He will rewrite your story and turn your life around, rebrand you into a superhuman, and you will begin to shine again. You will smile again. He will lift your horns like the horns of the unicorn, and you will begin to receive favor from every side. Listen to this. If your situations are unfavorable, go to God. He will turn it around and make it a favorable condition for you. He is going to turn your fear into power, change your misery to ministry that will speak to many other people to believe and be blessed. Turn your weakness to a mighty strength to help others out of a similar predicament. Your life will be made good to watch and admire. The word said, "They that wait upon the Lord, he shall renew their strength. They shall mount up like eagles." When the Lord will turn your unfavorable situation into a better life, you will soar high in the strength of the eagles. You will become a model of what waiting and trusting God can do. The goodness of the Lord will be all over you, and you will be the light that will illuminate the path of others, and they will receive the turnaround too. That is what God is planning to do for you. If you trust him, if you never stop believing that he will give you victory over your pains and every unfavorable situation. You have to trust the plans that he has for you so that you will not get the heartbreak, setback, disappointment, losses, failure. So many times, many lost their lives in the process of struggling outside the plans of the Lord. You call it the freedom to your choice, but it is only God that can empower your choices and your plans.